take the lead, my friend.
Hello, I would love to start us off with our team meeting, and we're going to talk about our Super Saturday that just happened. If you were not able to hop on, there's a lot, but we're only going to overview it, and then there's a deep diver you can get into tomorrow at 8 p.m. just for our group, our powerhouse group. They're having Alec is coming on to share, which is it's
Not
Alec.
Alec. It's
Not
Nick.
Alex,
Nick
Nick.
Clark. It's Alec's
Alec's
son.
son. I was like, why Alec?
Almost.
Wait, you're saying
Mini,
no?
mini,
It's
mini.
Nick, which looks like Alec. Well, he looks a lot like him. But it's not Alec, it's Nick. So anyways, not as cool, but pretty cool. Okay, so first of all, did you guys see that today's the last day for convention tickets at $99? That is a cheap deal. It's going to go up to 125, I think it said, is what I found. So it is saving you $25 if you don't get it today. So highly recommend. I think it's worth the investment. They were showing statistics at Super Saturday that's like 40 times likely to rank up, and like a whole bunch of different stats they had on Super Saturday, which was kind of awesome. And what else? So you get a free bag usually with a bunch of goodies, and they have a free party at the end, which is like food and really fun. It's usually a theme. And then there's a bunch of training. There's also Ed Milet, is that how you say his name? Is going to be speaking, which is huge. If you have not listened to his podcast, highly recommend sending it to also your husbands or friends that are guys, because these are like, he's an amazing influence and he's very positive and uplifting. So, and he will push he will push you to do better. So, really quick. So the incentives for this month, you guys already know it's $1 membership till the end of the month, which is amazing. Free reset. That is back. Oh my God. It's back again. And with 130 PV. So it's not for every welcome pack. It does have to be the triplex, and I think at least one product is 130 PV. You might want to check that before you send somebody a cart or to sign up. Make sure it's 130 PV. But you really want to get 150 PV because there's double credits this month for convention, which is also huge because convention, they have fun little incentives right now that, and double credits, it matters this month, because double credits will get you closer to those prizes. So that's usually the key, is getting more signups in the first month when you can have double credits, winning those prizes at convention. And I'm going to share my screen. I did a very rough PowerPoint. I was trying to work on this before this started, and it looks really bad, but you guys can, it was mainly just for information. Okay, so here is the prizes that you can get. 2,000 credits, the VIP experience. Do you guys know or Christy, do you know what the VIP experience is exactly?
Hold on.
Sure. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry about that. I don't. It actually is probably going to be unveiled to us as we get closer, but it's something kind of, I don't know. I think it's going to be similar to what they've done for like the parties,
Mhm.
or sometimes they do something that's specific to the area. So I don't know. I think they'll be able to tell us a lot more, but I know that I'm going to want to be there. I think you guys all
Okay.
want to be there.
And then retail therapy, they usually give you a gift card for free product to use at the Plexus store. And then I think I read that you get 20% off too on the product. I read that part. The Icon Party is the one that's a special invite to their party, and they have drinks and food, and it's free. So it's like an amazing party. If you have not been to a Plexus party, you have not been to an amazing party. Just saying. They throw the best parties ever. So the $3,000 credits for that. $4,000 credits, $4,000 credits, we say 4,000 credits to come fly with me. I'm sure that sounds like an experience. I think maybe it's probably airplane tickets. I'm not sure what the 4,000 credits for come fly with me is. And then the 5,000 credits is welcome to the green room, which I know that the top prize, right? You get your own custom cowboy boots. They mentioned. Do you also get a hat and a piece of jewelry? Or I think you get to choose one, probably. Not sure. But you get to make your own cowboy boots if you're into that. That sounds kind of fancy and fun. Or if you want a cowboy hat or a piece of jewelry. So there is something for everybody, even if you don't like that. Oh, the icon parties at that special location. The Blues. What house is that? Some special blue house? What?
House of Blues.
House of Blues. I'm like Blues House? House of Blues. So that will be special. I think only the first 1,000 people get invited, which that's a lot of people. But so you want to get in on that faster, sooner than later, because that sounds like an epic party that you'll want to go to for sure. So that is something to pay attention to. And then Christy is going to explain well, really quick before we move forward, is the reset. Did you guys see
Hi.
that they revamped it? That it is actually they changed the packaging. It's even better. It's more like scientific. Like they have like QR codes for each day 1, day 2, day 3 that you can scan, giving the person more information about what's happening to them on the product, which I think is amazing. I think it needed that. And then also I think it just it's just more scientific, more professional looking. And then also they changed the flavors. So if you didn't love the bone broth, they got Southwest chicken. It's like Southwest chicken broth. I think that's what it's called. And then the tomato soup is the roasted red pepper tomato soup. And then they have, instead of the matcha bar, it's like vanilla. It's blueberry almond bar. And those flavors sound amazing to me. So I'm very excited about this. So if you order a reset this month, you're going to get the new design. So I'm going to have to get a reset because I need the new design. So, but hey, I like doing a reset anyways. Who doesn't like doing a reset? Okay. On to Christy. I want to share the second page. She's going to explain this because she
Can I
knows
actually steal
explain it
your
better.
screen share?
What?
Can I steal your screen share?
Yeah.
I can't see your screen very well, so I'm like, ugh.
Oh, you can't?
I
How?
have that same graphic up though, so I'm going to talk about incentives real quick.
Okay.
Let me steal the screen share, and then we did have a question in the comments about the old versions and old flavors. Lisa asked if we would be able to still get those, and my understanding is that that answer is no, that these are permanent replacements for those items, and I think that they were a revamp based on overall response. So corporate's listening to us, maybe not listening to everyone. If you loved those flavors, I really like the tomato soup. I'm going to be having that after our call, but it sounds like they've made it even better. So I cannot wait to give that a try. Okay, so we're going to dive real quick into the incentives as they relate to all of us here. So when you read the FAQs or when you first hear about this, it's like glaze over. I am overwhelmed. So we are here to take that all out of the picture for you and make this crystal clear. So there is the fast start refresh for anyone who is senior Ruby or below. And then we have the jewel. I don't know what they call the jewel one. You guys will have to help me in the comments. But I'm going to focus on the fast start refresh first. Okay. What you need to know is that this contest it's not even a contest. This incentive is on top of what you can already do within your business with your rank ups. Okay. So if you are someone who is gold going for senior gold, that is still amazing in the picture. But when we are talking about fast start refresh, this is pertinent to all of the new business that's going to come through between January 1st and May 31st. So think new people that you personally add and new people that your team ads. Okay, that's what's going to count here. Your current points are not going to count towards the fast start refresh. Okay, so if you're a gold at 100 points, that's amazing, but that's not going to count for this. It's going to count for the first thing that's always in play, you going to senior gold. Okay, so fast start refresh, you have to have a minimum of 3 new level 1s. Okay, in order for this to go into play. When you do that, we all know that to go silver, it takes 3 level 1s. So when you do that, you will automatically hit your first fast start rank of silver, and you're going to get the fast start bonus of $100. Makes sense? Crystal clear. Now where it starts getting really fun is that you can continue up through your fast start ranks with that new business. So you already have your 3 new people. You can get to that next level all by yourself if you like. So let's talk about that scenario, and then we'll talk about what it looks like with your team, because that's when things get really, really fun, because then they're earning it too. Okay, but if it's just you, no worries, you can do this. When you get 50 points, so that's 9 people, 9 new level 1s, you will have hit your silver fast start, but now you're also going to hit the senior silver fast start, which is going to be an additional $150. Make sense?
Mhm.
When you have a team involved and they are sharing the vision with you, anybody that they add will also count towards your new point totals. So a scenario, you have your first 3, so you have 18 points, you've hit your silver. Let's say your team gives you the rest, and everybody's worth 5 points. So that's going to be 7 people. Let's say your team adds 7 people. That's going to get you to 50 points. They added 7 new. You have your 3 new. Now you are senior silver collectively. That's, with your team and you've hit that fast start bonus. Okay. And then it continues from there. Everything that you do and they do combines, and you can hit those next ranks. You will only hit each rank once. So you only get that bonus once. It's kind of like you have another you underneath you, but your current team still contributes to that new leg, if you will. Does that make sense? What questions do we have? Unmute yourself.
I finally understand it.
Light
So
bulbs, right?
one thing they said at convention was if you get 100 points each month, which, that's impressive, you would get a
That's for the jewel.
$250 bonus each month.
But that's for jewels, right?
Yeah.
That's what the guy said at the convention that was talking.
Yeah,
Didn't he
it's two
say that?
different two different incentives, right? So we have the fast start refresh, which is exactly what's on your screen. That is for anybody Ruby or senior Ruby or below that
Mhm.
is outside of their fast start period, just so you know, caveat. If
Yep.
you're like in your true fast start period, you're getting double bonuses still,
Right. Yeah.
right? So
Right.
that's
Yeah.
beneficial for you to stay in that, but everybody who's outside of that gets this. And then the increases of 100 points is for the jewel.
Oh, I thought that was for everyone. Okay.
What are they called? What is it called? It was jewel something. The jewel version of this, I think I'd pay attention. Geez, the jewel version of this, you get $300 for every 100 point increase that you get over your benchmark.
Oh, okay.
So,
Christine,
uh-huh.
okay, do we have to add 3 new people each time? Or is this just from January to May, you add 3 people, and if your team keeps increasing points, then you can get this?
I think it is every month, but I'm gonna
Okay,
get confirmation on that. I think that's a really good question
I thought it was every
from
month
Nick.
also.
I think
Yeah,
it's
there's a
every
That
month
was
couple
my
things
also.
that,
question.
yeah, there are a couple things that are like,
Like, is
So
it the
I'm writing
whole,
that one
like
down.
if you got 3 all the way through that time, or is it 3 per month?
I thought
Like
it
that
was
was
3 per
my,
month.
yeah, I feel like it's kind of confusing because they make it sound like you add 3 anytime in those,
You
but
know
then I
what I
also see it
honestly
the
think it
fast start
is?
way.
I honestly do think it is what you're saying, Lisa, because if you think about the levels that are here, when you're silver, senior silver, gold, I'm
Sen-
pretty sure that like your this aligns with the compensation plan,
Well, then Ruby and Senior Ruby jumps up to 4 and 5 new people.
just like the compensation plan, right?
So that's why I was thinking it was per month, right?
Hold up.
Because I got an email already since I signed one and it said, ooh, Debbie, you're 2 away.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
So this, okay, this that I'm seeing here, the reason why I do think that it is just 3 during like 3, you just have to have 3 new level 1s ordering
Okay.
for this to go into play is how I think, not 3 each month because, and again, we'll confirm this, but because it aligns with the compensation plan, right? In order for you to be a Ruby, you have to have 4 individual level 1s ordering. In order for you to be a senior Ruby, you have to have 5 individual Rubies. So if you started at 0, that's basically what we're doing for Fast Start. If you start at 0, in order for you to get to Ruby rank, according to the Fast Start, you would have to have 4. So I think that's what it is. It's like 3, and you can get to these 4 levels. But when you get to Ruby and you want your Fast Start Ruby bonus, you have to have another one.
Okay.
Because that's what it means to be Ruby. You need to have 4 outs, like 4.
Okay.
ranks.
And there's more levels than there are months. So that's why I was thinking, even if you
Yeah.
only signed up 3 this whole time, you still at least hit that silver bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're on the right track there.
But
Okay.
but again, I still think it's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
I've got it on my
Good questions,
sheet here
ladies.
for clarification. Very good. Anything else? Because we want to make sure this is
Clear
clear
as
because
mud.
this is important, right? That's some big money on the table. All right. So we are short on time. I'm going to pass it back to you, Angela.
Okay. Let me screen share. Okay. So Plexus is doing a lot of stuff for us. So instead of us having our Sunday night call at 8 p.m. for the opportunity that Melissa Eichenhorst was doing for everyone, corporate is taking it over, and they're going to do that for us every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time. So right after this meeting at 8 o'clock, you can go do that. And if you haven't gotten registered, you can still get registered. It just takes a second. You just put your name and your email address. And then if you're on the call and you want to learn more on how to do the business and to share, then you can stay on and other people, I guess, will hop off, but then they send you a number, and you'll get into a text, like they'll start helping you get started on how to share, which is amazing. And then Wednesdays, is a kind of something that they've been missing, which is amazing. They're including this now. It is a, Hispanic, opportunity call for Hispanic people. So that's amazing because I can't speak that language. And then this is amazing because I've had people that are interested, but I don't know how to share the information. So now you just need to get them to this call on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. So that's pretty amazing. They're offering that for us. And then Thursday, meet Plexus, the products. So our wellness chats that we are doing every week at 7:30 p.m. from Powerhouse. I don't know if that's going to continue.
No, right now they are, they will do some like specialty ones, like different reset ones, or if there are specific promotions going on that they will lean into. But for the most part, they're letting corporate lead the way.
Yeah. I mean, hey, why work harder? So Plexus is doing it on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central Time. I think it's probably a 15-minute thing like they were doing before, but it's going to be on Zoom. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like, but that's a new thing that we can invite people to. Instead of doing the wellness chats, we could do this, and then, I'm not sure what they're going to share, but I'm sure it'll be amazing. And then once a month, they're doing a master class. The very first one is this on the 18th. It is at 11 a.m. Central Time, and it's gut microbiome and triplex. So I think it's really important if you guys all invite your people to this master class that are already taking the products, for them to get to know the products a little bit better. I think that would be something you definitely want to invite your current customers to. And then I would invite any of the people that you're still talking to about the products to Thursday night's thing at 8 p.m. But let's just say that person, you've given them everything, like all the information, and they still haven't signed up. Then this masterclass is open to other people too. So you could invite them to that so they can get a little bit more information. Maybe, I don't know if the doctor is going to share or not, but since it's a masterclass, I'm sure they're going to explain a lot more detail of the research and things. So that's kind of a great news, right? For Plexus. And a little tip for you in our Rising Leaders group thread that we have, and I know not everybody's in there, but we can get it to people that are not. There is a text that we texted all the links and stuff to. I would take that, copy and paste it. I'll put it back in the chat tonight so everybody can see it again. But copy that and put it in your notes on your phone so that you always have that on your phone. It's always handy. So that way, when you're inviting somebody, you have the link to invite them to, and you don't have to search for it. So that's just a little tidbit on being organized and easy to find stuff. Okay. And take a screenshot. This is tomorrow. We'll put it in the chat too. But this is tomorrow, and you'll get even more information than what I just shared about Plexus's recap on Super Saturday. And then last but not least is we have new systems that Plexus started for us. I copy and pasted this from the Plexus post that's in the Brand Ambassador Academy with Chris Pikes, that did a post in there, and it's like it's at the top of the Brand Ambassador Facebook group. But anyways, it goes in here. It's pretty much has a system for you. Ask everyone if they want to share and get started with a friend. Here's a link to the sharing page. Join the Meet Plexus opportunity call and how to earn their first $300. Link here. Get started with getting started guide to make sure your first post is in your first message there. Text share to this number, and it'll give you steps to help you begin sharing. Use the sponsor guide, which is our guide for us to use to help our people to share. That's a new thing right there. So there's two guides, one for the person that's new, one for the sponsor. And then it just shows you how much money that you can earn and stuff down there. So that's really great. And really, last but not least, a couple more things. Plexus Go revamped their app. It's amazing. So much easier to learn all the things. So definitely go in there. And a little bit of a sad news. They got rid of Plexus Pivotal, which I'm a little sad about. But they got rid of that. But if you're already in the Plexus Pivotal, then you're grandfathered in and you're going to keep getting the recipes. But don't tell anybody else that we have Plexus Pivotal with the grocery list, the meal plans, and the workouts. That's going away. Sad, but true. Okay, so I want to challenge everybody to invite their level, new people to the Thursday Meet the Product, which is at 8 p.m. with the new link. And the goal is to get 3 people on that call. So 3 yeses. Go for 3 yeses. And you done it. And let us know in the chat when you got your 3 yeses. And I think that's it. That was a lot.
Yeah. I definitely want to encourage you guys. I'm going to drop this graphic in here from Christy McDade real quick too, because the links that Angela gave are amazing, but there's a one-pager which makes everything better when it's usable. Crap. I'll pop it in. It's a PDF so that everything is clickable, and it'll take you to the sponsor guide. It'll take you to the getting started guide. It'll take you to the training schedule. It literally takes you everywhere in one graphic. So even though there is a lot going on, there are simplified ways to tap into them. And I just think that if you get on your Plexus app and if you see the new format, it's so pretty.
So easy.
And just tap on the different things and get familiar at least with the getting started guide and the sponsor guide. You're going to feel really empowered, and it's going to be a really easy way for you to tap your new people in immediately.
Yeah. Okay. I hope everybody's excited. Plexus is giving us everything. They really leveled up, man.
For sure.
So
for sure. And then if you want a more in-depth dive, definitely jump on with us tomorrow with Nick Clark, and you're going to get it.
Yeah. I encourage you to do that too. All right. Thanks, everybody. Go on to the opportunity call. I bet you can still get in.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.